Go get 'em, I'm a go getter. 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 Go get 'em.
Yo, what's good? It's your girl Adri B, and of course you're on the scene with Adri B, the Go Getter. My man DJ Gus behind the camera, and I'm here with none other than Miss RYE RYE. Of course, it's MIA, first artist on Neat Recordings under Interscope as well, and she just released her album yesterday, May 15th. Of course, Go Pop Bang. I love that title. I really love it, and that name just really pretty much just gives the aura that you gave on stage here. She just got done performing at the Town Ballroom here in Buffalo, New York, and you towed up.
Thank you.
You towed up, and I love how you just brought the people on stage.
Yeah,
it was really nice.
I love doing that. Like, I love interacting with fans and stuff. I think it's cool when it's real.
It is, it really is. Now I want to talk more about your album and more so what made you call it Go Pop Bang?
When we was in the studio, we was basically trying to think of something that could describe it. And I had said those lyrics in my song Bang. So MIA thought that stood out. She was like, you know, like, it's interesting, it's kind of like comic. We thought about it like if it was in a comic book, like how it would be so like exciting. So we just thought those three words stood out and they described it like the sound.
Nice, nice, nice. So you're on tour, you're doing a lot of shows right about now. So pretty much, how do you plan to put yourself in the game? You're a female MC, doing your thing. How do you plan to brand RYE RYE?
I'm basically just gonna remain myself as I've been doing. I came a long way within 4 or 5 years, like with little support, you know, just from like the underground world. But now I'm getting a lot of mainstream attention, and I'm just basically remaining myself. Like that's the only thing I can do is be me and go off of what I stand for, and that's Baltimore. So, you know.
Now speaking of Baltimore, because I'm a big fan, although I'm not from there, I'm a big fan of Baltimore club music. Like I have a show called the Go-Getter Mix, and I give DJs an opportunity to pretty much mix on my show. So I'm always like, I need Baltimore club music on my mix show. And I got a chance to check out the music when I first went to a Howard's Homecoming, so I know you know all about that. So that is most of the music that's like within your actual album, correct?
No, my album is kind of a clash of
a mixture of everything.
Yeah. I kept the Baltimore influence, like even with like just the way I was flowing, and just like the heavy bass and you know just music that'll make you dance. Like I kept the Baltimore influence, but of course I had to take it like to a next level and do like I clashed it up a lot. Well, my mixtape Ryan Power was like straight Baltimore, but my album was like it's Baltimore influence.
Beautiful. So you said you've been doing a lot of stuff that's like underground, and you've been pretty much for 4 to 5 years just pushing yourself. So how did you allow somebody like MIA grab your attention, and what were you doing? Because you have a lot of unsigned artists out here who are pretty much in your shoes 4 or 5 years ago. So just like what kind of words of wisdom can you give them and pretty much let them know what you did to get there?
For me, I just recorded a song and they overheard it and it got their attention and they asked me to come to the studio, and that's when I met MIA and Diplo. But at the time, I didn't know who they were. Like I didn't know she was a signed artist, anything. I just got to know her on like a humble tip, and she asked me to come and open up for her. And then after opening up for her, she just decided to sign me. So it was kind of easy for me. But I would tell people,
that one.
Yeah, I would tell people to like just stay true to who you are. Like stand for what you believe in. Don't let people change you and try to make you like a made-up artist. Just be yourself, and if it's destined, it'll be. That's how I look at it. And for the females, like you don't have to exploit yourself to get where you need to be. Because a lot of females feel like they have to do this type of stuff to get where they need to be, and it's like it's not worth it. Like you don't have to do that. Just remain yourself.
That's beautiful. You just made my heart so glad when you said that. Oh my gosh, you made my heart so glad. And then just pretty much speaking about being beautiful and just remaining yourself, you are just so gorgeous. I just want to say that. We have to encourage each other. But after this album, because you're always thinking ahead, always thinking about what's next, what is next for RYE RYE?
A lot of stuff within my career, it came like by surprise. Like, I played at 21 Jump Street. So now for me, I kind of just go with the flow. But my goal was to expose Baltimore any way that I could. And that was my goal. But of course, I plan to put out more albums. I want to look more into acting. I want to do like dancing. I want to do a lot. So I basically sit back and go with the flow. And I do want to go back. I want to go to college. I didn't get a chance to go.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
You're 21. You are still a baby.
Yeah.
You are still gorgeous. And the fact graduate on Friday. You can still do it.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you, girl. You can definitely still do it. And I really want to, you spoke about dancing. Now, you can dance.
Thanks.
You definitely get your rump shaking on, because that's what LA Times quickly called it, rump shaking. But how does dancing pretty much influence your kind of music and influence the crowd and influence your actual stage presence?
I was a dancer first. I started dancing when I was 8, so dancing is my first love. Like, I would put dancing for anything.
Beautiful.
So I thought it was cool that I got the opportunity to incorporate both, like to do music and to dance. So it's like it's very important to me because it's my first love. Like, I dance anytime I hear music. Like, I don't care what type of music it is. I can never keep still. So it's very important. And even with Exposure Baltimore Club dancing, it's just like it's a blessing to be able to do all those at the same time. It's so important. Like, I love dancing.
Absolutely. So when you say you love dancing, that means we could pretty much go for a spot on ABDC judging.
Yeah.
Later on, we're going to work on that one.
I talked about that.
Very good.
Yeah.
Really, so we're going to go for that. We're going to work on some ABDC. Check her out. She can dance. We're going for that position. So I really also want to get into the whole style. Your style is just so different, and like you said, you don't feel like necessarily as a woman coming in the game that you have to exploit yourself. So moving forward, because I know it will be pressure from the label or pressure from people just saying you should look like this, you should change this, and sex sells because everyone pretty much think that is the truth. How will you hold your ground and keep your style?
Luckily, I have a supportive team. Like, everybody at Interscope that's worked with me, like, they never tried to change who I was. And I think it also comes from the generation and how times have changed. I personally, I'm a strong person, and I would never let nobody tell me I have to exploit, do this or that just to be somewhere in the music. Like, I just got too much pride in it. So, luckily my team is so supportive. Like, they never try to change anything that I did, and I have supportive fans as well. So just to be able to have that fan base built from day one and like standing so strong behind me, it's kind of motivation. Like, I think it's my fans that push me the most and like motivate me, because I'm like, I haven't came this far for nothing. Like, my fans have been like there 100%. So just to build that fan base without exploiting myself keeps me going. I'm like, I can go way further. Like, look how far I've got without doing none of that.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Now, I actually have a campaign called I Am a Go-Getter, and it's really big focus on pushing people to go after their dreams, to set goals and achieve them. And I want to know, in your opinion, which I ask anybody that I work with or I get a chance to interview, do you feel it's important to be a go-getter, and why it's important in this industry to be one?
Like, being a go-getter basically is grinding. I feel like, you know, chasing your dream. So it's like, it's very important in the industry because you have so many people in this industry that's fake, like people that'll try to knock you. And even being in the industry, it comes with a lot of hate, you know, people throwing out their opinions left or right. And it's all about standing strong. Like, I felt with me, like, I'm definitely a go-getter because I feel like if you can do anything, like, do it. Like, I got offered a movie role. Like, if I could do it, I'm gonna do it. Like, I don't care about a hater or what anybody got to say. Like, my music, like, you saying anything, that's not gonna stop people from buying my music. That's not gonna stop me from, you know, doing shows. Like, I'm getting it. Like, I'm going for it. And it's like, you got one life to live. Why not go get it?
That's what I'm talking about. One life to live.
Go get it. Do all that you can do.
All I can do is end it on that. One life to live. You gotta go get it. RYE. Tell the people how they can get in touch with you. More so, follow you on Twitter.
Yeah, I'm very active on Twitter. My Twitter is RYE RYE. Facebook is RYE. Website is www.ryemusic.com, and hit me up. Very active.
Hit her up. She's a go-getter, very active, a dancer. She's a rapper. She's about to be an actor. Just doing it all. A true go-getter. My girl, RYE. Get the album. It came out yesterday. Go, pop, bang. I had it right.
Yes.
We about to go pop and bang some more.
Okay.
It's your girl, Adri B. On the scene with Adri B. My man, DJ Gus. We out of here.